Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 51st video of my Fallout 76 post-Wastelanders main quest series. In this video, we're going to be doing the first part of I Am Become Death, tracking down information about code decryption, and I'm also going to show you where it is, like how to find the code pieces and the nuclear launch keycards. Now, we're not going to be launching a nuke, and we're not going to be decrypting codes in this video. If you're looking for how to decrypt the code, I'm going to link to that guide right here, and again at the end of the video, but I don't even want to put the word decryption in this video title or anything like that because I don't want people to come here looking for that specifically. No, I'm going to show you how in the story we figure out how to decrypt the code, and also how to get the parts to decrypt the code, well, the code pieces and the nuclear launch keycards. So specifically though, in order to figure out how to decrypt the code, we're going to start back here at this terminal. Now, we did look at this last time, but it was a 4-part video, so I'm just going to show you the specific important thing here, and it's called the code pieces. There are 8 aide-de-camps charged with lugging the Silo Alpha code piece transceivers on their backs. We've found 6 thus far, and it's given us some answers and one big question. Each transceiver has a letter paired with its number, but even with 6 of the letters, it doesn't spell anything. I'll admit spelling wasn't my standout subject in school. The Ragnar's Daughter boys were recess men, but we spent half a night trying to reorder it into something. Hell, even Modus couldn't figure it out. That's when we realized the letters were coded. This must be the encryption that you mentioned in the orientation. We just have to figure out how they did it. I dispatched men to go through the archives at Sugar Grove, but they failed to find anything useful. Next group is going over the Mama Dolces more thoroughly, see if we missed anything the commies might have figured out. They found some kind of password on one of the bodies that they never found a use for Party 651, which could be a lead. And it is in fact a lead, just as I said in the last video, and we're now going to take advantage of it. And so, we're going to have to go to the Mama Dolces plant in Morgantown, and do I actually have the marker? I don't think I do. So we'll go across the stream to Vault-Tec University. Alright, here we are at VTU. Now, Mama Dolce's, right over there across the river, the company was a front for the Chinese government looking to install espionage operations across the United States. And in fact, you can find another Mama Dolce's plant in DC with another secret base there. And in Fallout 3, you can actually find some remnants of the Chinese forces still occupying the site.
Up to and including death if you remain in the area. This notice.
So I upgraded this gun, well, made a new gun and upgraded it in preparation for this mission, because we're going to have to be shooting down some robots too. Oh, that thing's about to blow. There we go. I now have this, because the last gun I had was well, first of all, this is supposed to be a pistols character, and I forgot about that before upgrading this gun. But this, before this, it was a level 10 sniper rifle, or hunting rifle. I got a level 31 made. If you're specifically looking for the plan for that, for the hunting rifle, I mean, you can find the plan in the shop in Flatwoods, among other places. So I upgraded that. Well, first of all, I made the gun, then upgraded it with a 50 caliber receiver, which is great for multiple reasons, including the fact that you manufacture 50 caliber bullets in batches of 100. So there we go. Just kind of wobbling all over the place when he was up there. And I don't know why he's going back up on the pipe. What's happening here? Seriously, what is this? Anyway, the gun's a lot more powerful, but anyway. Why don't we go ahead and head inside? Unfortunately, this gun is completely unaffected by perks because I don't have any perks for long rifles. Not unless they're the automatic variety, in which case I've got a few. Oh my gosh, my aim is just terrible. Look at him swim. Are you still going? Okay, there we go. Alright. I heard some liberators. Yeah. The liberators are home here. This is where they're made. Now, what we're looking for here is actually a key card to get into the secret Chinese base in the basement. Oh! Jeez, that was a horrible shot. Oh my gosh. Okay, do I have any stim packs? I'm really low on this character, I know that. I'm probably about to die. To Liberator bots, of all things. Let's see. Oh. Do I have any food or anything? Ah, crap. Oh, God. Well, I'm not sure where that Liberator bot just went. But we gotta go upstairs. Oh! Oh my gosh, my aim is just terrible, even with VATS. Okay. Keep on heading up. Oop, actually I think it's, yep. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Mom Dolce's manager ID card.
Cooperation is requested.
Where is this Protectron? I'm not sure. Is he down? I don't know where he is. Anyway, I think this is the right key card. I could be misremembering things, but anyway, let's head out here. Open up the pipe.
Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous. Fugitive has evaded
Okay,
pursuit.
let's see.
Law enforcement
Yep, there we go.
authorities now have primary responsibility for
There we go.
apprehension.
Okay, we are here specifically for one terminal. Why can I not reload? That's such an annoying little bug that has been in the game since the launch. Where when you enter a place with your gun out, it makes this weird little rattling noise and you can't really seem to do anything with it. Okay, well we're gonna hope we can sneak a little bit here for just a minute. Close that. And close the shutters. Okay. Security oh. Okay. Wow. Then let's see if I can upgrade my hacker skill. Oh, that's right. I had to manufacture the gun, so I was wondering why it is that my skill was so crappy with hacking. Okay. Let's see. Turret control. And actually, let's remove targeting restrictions and see what happens. My guess is they're just going to shoot each other. And that doesn't really benefit me, so I'm just going to deactivate it. Alright. Now then. Let's head downstairs. More Liberator robots. Oop, there's one. Don't believe them when they're playing dead. Is there one? There it is. There's a lot of them in here. I'm about to die to Liberator robots again, and I'm having trouble running. There we go. There we go. Let's back up a second and see if I got anything that can heal me. Will leveling up heal me? Let's find out. Nope. I don't know why I didn't know that. There we go. Thank you, Nuka Cherry. Okay, I definitely hear them walking around, but where? I like how they made the stars glow in the dark to make them easier to see. Which just makes them easier to shoot, too. Okay, still a few more, I'm sure. Some dead Chinese scientists there. Oop. At this site, they worked on stealth tech, along with building these Liberator robots. They're supposed to be, basically, they're supposed to intimidate the American soldiers by screaming Chinese slogans at them. There we go. Anything on you? Ooh, stim packs, that's nice.
Will not be tolerated. Kill. Kill. Warning.
Crippling robots is always the way to go. Oh, jeez. Go, go, go. Okay, my understanding as well is that... Ooh, Liberator. The reason these Chinese are all dead is because they were killed off by Agent Grey, which we read about in the last video, or the last series of videos at least. Some ammo and a single-action revolver, I'll take that. And chemistry workbench plan. Okay, getting close to this computer we need. But I still apparently am at risk of being attacked by a Liberator. I'd like to know where that one is before opening up that terminal and getting shot while reading it. Where are you? Oh, there's a red roach. Okay, well, I don't know where this Liberator is. Upstairs, maybe? In here? Ah. Okay, we're good. Let's get over here and take a look. Now, when you first show up here, if you don't have that password, whatever it is, party something, you can't do anything with this. It doesn't look like anything in particular. Just looks like this. Here, where it basically just talks about the current emissions that are going out in terms of methane and carbon dioxide. But if we enter the system command for party 651, that opens up Operation Trinitite, which is a whole bunch of Chinese espionage stuff. So, 0.0.0.1. Operation report. Base established, Director. The other agents are off working on their little toys, so I can begin the real work. My initial surveys show that the party's maps are off a fair bit on the actual locations of the silos. I'll make sure to get you the more accurate coordinates, and the rumors of them being massive factories appear to be unfounded thus far. If anything, these sites appear far less advanced than the ones out on the west coast. I'll report back more as I gather information. 0.0.0.12. Checking in, but with little to report. Our direct surveillance of these sites has yet to bear fruit. Visitors are infrequent to the point that we believe these sites may have been mothballed or set up as decoys. We believe a new approach may be needed, and request clearance to begin making contact with members of the local community to confirm our suspicions that the silos are non-functioning. And 0.0.2.8. After finishing our initial evaluations, it is our personal conclusion that the direction of Operation Trinitite should be adjusted. A contact we established among the local populace seems to indicate that the rumors we heard were false. The whispers of Appalachian factory cities must have been referring to the nearby Watoga, which does appear rife with useful technology. It is my personal suggestion that Trinitite shifts its resources over to focus on the exploration of this place for advances that might be able to serve the party's ends. But there was one item of interest that we turned up. A possible encryption method of the American launch codes. It seems they began a pilot program to break them into multiple parts with a letter paired to each number of the launch code. Spelling the English word will tell you the order of the numbers in the code, but the letters were encrypted using a technique called keyword cipher, where the letters are transposed for others in the variant alphabet. How this keyword is determined or where it's acquired, we're still unsure, but it seemed too valuable to find and not to share. So this is important here because this tells you actually exactly how to break the thing up. Or break through the codes, I mean. It gives you the fact that it's in multiple parts that together will spell an English word, and that you have to have a keyword cipher And we're going to be creating a variant alphabet using that keyword cipher. Or not the keyword cipher, but the code word. The code word is supplied by the bunker. Another interesting thing to consider here is that, and by the bunker I mean the White Spring bunker, of course. And thing that's interesting to consider is that the Chinese were way ahead of the US, generally speaking, in espionage and stealth, while the United States was way more advanced in things like power armor. But the US managed to actually keep the fact that these 3 silos were among their most advanced pieces of technology a complete secret from the Chinese spy team sent here to investigate it. So that's actually fairly impressive. Okay, now that we have the information about how to do the decryption, again, we're not going to do that in this video, but I will show you how to get the code pieces now. And so we're going to go ahead and head back to the Congressional Bunker. Okay, just a quick thing to note. This is where you get the code words. These decryptors here. Now, clearly these have not gotten very far into decrypting these words, but this is what you'll use in the decryption process. Now, the actual code pieces, to find them, you go here to the Surveillance System Terminal. Now, you can, of course, always find these code officers out in the world on your own, but I think that the far easier way is to go in here, do Initiate Search, and in this case, I've actually already got a piece of Silo Charlie's code, so we're going to hit that, and there we go. Hide and Seek and Destroy. So we take a look at the map. And there we go. Nope, that's to launch a nuke. I always forget to just use the journal and then say show on map. And it's leading us here. So let's go to Welch. Okay. You can see we are getting very close to this thing. You can hear it also, that annoying ping. And I say it's annoying as someone who has to film videos in Fallout 76 and deal with the fact that those things will start pinging again once you get sufficiently far away from them. There he is. And he's dead. Because they're really, really weak. Like, they're basically your basic level of feral ghoul or scorched, so it's not like we're dealing with the charred feral ghoul or anything like that. It's just a feral ghoul, or in this case, yeah, feral ghoul. Okay. Charlie code piece S2. So, again, you're going to need 8 of these. So, right now I have 2, but you're going to have 8, and it's going to be for whatever silo you're going to. If you're going to Silo Alpha, you have to get 8 pieces for Silo Alpha. If you're going to Silo Bravo, 8 pieces for Silo Bravo. If you're going to Silo Charlie, 8 pieces for Silo Charlie. You cannot mix and match. They have to be for the specific silos. I'm saying this in a very drawn-out way because I have gotten many questions on this. So, let's get back over to the bunker and take a look for the nuclear key card. Okay, so as for what we need these specific things for, again, the 8 code pieces are used to decrypt the code. And you need the nuclear launch keycard to actually launch the nuke. You only need 1 nuclear keycard, and like I said in the last video, you can actually sometimes get those out of the atomic shop. And specifically, that's going to come from utility. And it depends on what Bethesda's given away on the specific day. They might be giving away a carry weight booster, repair kit, scrap kit, lunchbox, or occasionally a nuclear launch keycard. And again, you only need 1. So we're going to go over here though and find ourselves a new nuclear launch keycard with the nuclear keycard escort option. Okay, we have again hide and seek and destroy. But if we take a look at the map, and again, why do I not just open the journal and say find on map? There we go. Now, if we watch this for a minute, you're going to see, yep, it's moving. It's moving currently south. So we're going to try to head it off by heading to Slocum's Joe, but that might be too far north. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Are they still... Oh. See, we got a fight between raiders and feral ghouls about to take place. Let's take a look at the map and see if it's still coming this way, and it is. Good. Okay, so we're going to kind of skirt around the fight here. You're going to want to be armed with a ranged weapon for this combat. Sometimes you see this thing just racing around the map. This time it seems to be moving actually relatively slowly, but it is still getting pretty close. Let's see. Oh, yep. And you can hear the vertibots that fly around it shooting at something. My guess would be Scorched up near Golly Mine, but at the same time the Scorched at Golly Mine have been killed off with the Wastelanders questline. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just hearing it flying. Oh, there they are. Yep, just hearing them flying. And in fact, they might be out of our reach for the moment. So we might have to follow them. Really, that's what we're after right there. Is that bot. This is not showing me doing any damage to these things. I'm not sure why they're flying so high. Well, we're gonna follow this thing until we can actually take some shots at it. Alright, we're gonna try to get ahead of it again. Let's try Flatwoods. Of course, the problem here is that they are all the way up there. I'm down here. I feel like this is the first time in a long time I've seen them not interested in engaging in a fight. And it is unfortunate that I've got so few fast travel points on the map. Now sometimes these vertibots will actually engage the local enemies, so they'll actually start shooting at super mutants, Scorched, things like that, but in this case they seem to just want to be moving on. Which is unfortunate, because they're now even moving away from the bridge, so... Well, I got caution, but I don't think that it's because they're after me. Okay, well, I guess we go to Charleston then? Nope, feral ghouls. Here we go, Charleston Herald, I can hear them coming. Okay, they're still pretty high. My hope is that they're going to lower down in Charleston in order to fight some of the local super mutants. For now, I can at least, again, try. Basically, a good rule of thumb is if you can't target them in VATS, you can't hit them. And I cannot target them in VATS. Yeah, let's stop wasting ammo. I've already wasted like, what, 30, 40 rounds now? Let's get into town. And hope, again, that they start shooting at the locals. Ah, yeah, here we go. Sounds like they're starting to engage. Which means it's our chance to engage. Except for shooting those things didn't work out all that well. My gun is terrible despite the fact that it's like the best I can make it. And again, it's not even mostly my gun's fault, it's the fact that I'm not spec'd into it at all. Man, this thing just keeps on going. Sometimes it hovers and stays behind with the vertibots. Sometimes it just keeps going, and that appears to be what it's doing today. Where is your protectee, convoy? It is ridiculously far south. Is it even here anymore, or is it already moved on? It's already moving on. And again, can't target in VATS, likely can't hit it. Here come the protectors again. Hey! That might be hittable. Of course, I need to actually use a stim pack. And of course, for some reason the game unbinds them every time you run out. So... there we go. And F is not the favoriting key, because why would it be, right? There we go. Okay. Not after you guys. After your protectee. There it goes! Yeah, see, that hit. Your main goal with this thing, shoot the engines out. Where are you going? Up to higher ground where I can't see you? Because that doesn't work for me. Ah, hell. Wait. There it is. Shooting the grabbers, I think, also works, but shooting down the main engines is really your best move, because they're rather larger. And slow it down. What you're looking for is that. For to start smoking. I don't even think you actually have to destroy this thing. I think you just gotta break the grabbers. But, again, slowing it down by destroying all of its boosters like this does not hurt. Shooting a grabber now. Okay, that grabber is broken, I think. So let's try to shoot out the rest of them. This is a hell of a sturdy bot. I mean, what has this been? Probably 2 50 cal bullets through all 4 engines. Now, I'll grant you I'm being shot too, and I'm not dead, so... Okay, let's see what VATS says in terms of the health of these things. Or do that, either way. Okay, that one's still good. Let's get that grabber. Now then, it's still good? Critical hit. Is it still good now? Please tell me that grabber. It's still not broken. How are the other ones broken? Oh my lord. This is a little bit nuts. I think it's gonna require, like, force me to destroy it. Let's just shoot it. The grabber doesn't seem to be doing anything. No, it's still somehow there. I don't get it. I really don't get it. There it goes. Oh. Okay, so this is what we've been after. And we open it up, and there we go.
Access of secure transport container. Starting self-destruct countdown under dropkick protocol.
Okay. So with that, you've seen everything that we have to get in order to both decrypt the keycard, key code, or, sorry. A little bit frazzled by this whole fight here. You've seen what we have to get to decrypt the key code. Along with that, you've seen how to get the key card. And so, once you've watched the guide on how to decrypt the actual key codes, you'll be ready to go. Now, of course, you don't actually have to watch that video, because you also don't actually have to decrypt the key card, the key code, because you can always go to NukaCrypt, and NukaCrypt has your weekly codes. Now, That's, of course, the easy way to do it. I always personally recommend that you at least decrypt it once yourself, just to see what the process is like. It's an interesting process. And so again, I'll link the video here. And of course, it will also be linked at the end of the video, which this kind of is. So anyway, this has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. If I survive these freaking bots.